So now that you're at this level, again, just shy of 2,000 units, you have the same exact partners?
So I've had a lot of partners, but I
Okay.
have two main business partners, correct?
Okay. So let's talk about those partnerships. How have the partnerships evolved?
So we all had to learn about each other. So Steven was my first partner, Chris was my second partner. Um, Really, I mean, it's like dating. It's like a marriage. You don't know right away, so you're
Mm-hmm.
kind of testing the waters, seeing where this goes, seeing the work ethic of the other individual, what they're putting in, also their passion.
Mm-hmm.
I think both these individuals and why we're this trio is because we all have a certain level of passion, but we all have a very select set of skills. I work on the operations side. Steven's on the brokerage side, Chris is on the acquisition side.
Yeah.
So we all kind of have our roles. We're basically a Venn diagram. So, capital raising, we all may touch on it. Asset management, we all may touch on it. But together, we've kind of filled in kind of this void. I mean, we as I said, we do own a title company, a hard money lending company, and a couple.
We're going to
other
get into that
things.
vertical integration component in a
Okay.
second.
Okay.
So one thing about partnerships is the waters can get a little choppy,
Oh yeah.
right? So what are some things that you can share to ensure that the partnerships are sturdy, make sure everyone's happy? Because kind of like you touched on a moment ago, one reason why a lot of partnerships fail is that one person thinks they're doing more than the other. And it's not even true, right? Like even you're carrying a full 50-50, just the way human psychology works, we know what's in front of us. We see the work we do. We can't see the work that they're doing. So just naturally, we feel like we're doing more than the other person if it's a true 50-50. So what are some things that you've done to ensure a successful coexistence isn't the right word, but where everyone's happy?
The more we communicate, the better our partnership gets.
Mm-hmm.
Daily communication is absolutely critical. I mean, there's been some periods where we've gone maybe like a week or two without this daily communication. And you can tell the partnership does start shifting a bit because we are. I mean, you said it correctly. We could all be doing the same amount of work, but in the back of my mind, I'm dealing with property management. Things are blowing up. I'm dealing with all these contractors, 80 different projects going on. I'm like, well, what are these guys doing?
Yeah.
Because I'm stuck in my own head. Daily communication, because then you know what each other are doing. You can hold each other not just accountable, but you can ask help from them. Early on in our partnerships, we would structure it a little differently. It'd be like, okay, if I found the deal, I get this much of a fee. You get that much of a fee. If I bring the money, you get this much. I get that much. We realized that was creating unhealthy competition where we weren't working together. We realized we were actually competing on the same deals with each other, even after we were partners, because we were still looking for that, okay, I want to get this additional fee. So he said, whatever it is, we're splitting it. So property management, everybody splits in that. Brokerage, everybody splits in that. Syndication side, everybody splits in that equally so we can all focus on our strengths.